Good evening, everybody. First off, I'd like to say thank you for taking the time out of your early afternoon or early evening based on your time zone to join me for tonight's installment of the B4 Signals Trading System live demonstration. So, a little bit about myself, real quick. I've been trading for about a little over 8 years, full time for about three or so. And I've been around, social networks and things for a very long time. I've been on Twitter since 2008. I've been around many of the bigger discords that's out there with 100,000 members and, people that are very socially active. And there's a lot of differences between our product and what else you may find out there from different services. One thing that I will reiterate a few different times during the session is that things shouldn't just be taken at face value as to what you see on your screen currently, as we're more than just a set of customized indicators. We have a full trading system with rules in place that we teach our members step by step from day one. And that's what helps build consistency, a certain level of discipline, and understanding how to take trades. We teach our members how to look for price or what to look for in prices within certain levels and different metrics of our system so that they can actually maximize their profits and start trading more like an algo, just so that there's consistency in your trading, the trades that you're looking to take, and knowing when to get out of a trade, where to take profits. And one of the amazing things about B4 as a trading system is that it saves me a lot of time. I come from a background of drawing Fibonacci levels, whether it's on a 4 hour daily time frame and things of that nature. And since before, I no longer have to draw those kind of levels, as all of our targets and things of that nature are automatically plotted prior to the open of every session. The levels that you see on the main screen here, they're plotted prior to every session for every instrument. Hey, Gidget, if you can, please mute your mic for me. And a little bit of so, and also, if you guys are VIP members, just know that this demonstration is for those who are interested in joining VIP. I'm not able to get into too much detail regarding certain things about how we take trades and of that nature. For that, you guys will be better served joining Chuck with an onboarding meeting or during our Friday meetings in that regard. So, the purpose of this demonstration tonight is simply to explain some amazing things about our VIP indicators and also what our VIP membership provides, which the value is truly there and you'll get to see that for yourself. So if you guys can follow me here, down here is the B4 indicator. This is the one part of our system that we do give out for free. It is on b4indicators.com. But again, there's a big difference between one standalone indicator and a rule-based trading system with guidance step by step on how to navigate and take trades. So the B4 indicator is a very advanced indicator that provides multiple layers of confirmation. It has about 12 different studies wrapped into one. So instead of having a bunch of subcharts, you have trend confirmation, strength of trend, a lot of different useful tools all wrapped into one study. You see here with your market forecast label, the trend label, the divergence label, as well as your squeeze label. And squeezes are plotted within these white dots as well as yellow bands. And we do have guidance to teach our members how to trade when price comes into and out of the squeeze itself. So this is our B4 indicator. It's one of the many moving parts of the B4 trading system. Here on the upper right, this is the B4 brackets. And our B4 brackets provide accurate, extremely dynamic support and resistance levels. And traders are better able to forecast where price can go with these clearly identified brackets. And this system also has targets, additional targets intertwined with the bracket system as well. And I'll repeat again, if you guys are familiar with standard indicators like exponential moving averages, whole moving averages, simple moving averages, you'll often hear that they're lagging indicators, which is true. That price usually has to react first, and stuff like EMAs and things of that nature have to catch up. One of the very big differences about our B4 levels and our B4 brackets is that they have predictive power. Again, these levels are plotted prior to the open of the session, providing a very nice roadmap for where price stands to go, and our brackets are automatically updated of periodically. I believe it's about 4 times throughout every single session. It updates along based on historical data and a lot of other proprietary coding to provide us with those support resistance levels as well as updated target areas as well based on where price currently is. So this is our B4 brackets here. It helps you better time entries, understand what potential breakouts and bigger moves are happening within price itself. And it simply put, it helps you increase your profits, and I'll walk you guys through that a little bit more in a second. On the bottom right here is before Ichimoku. Ichimoku itself, even as a standalone indicator, it's very strong. It's one of my favorite studies itself as far as trend direction. It helps me to understand strength of trend and when a bigger move is there to be had. Now, we do have documentation that helps teach our members, and we even host Ichimoku classes, hosted by Chuck, that helps break down every single part of Ichimoku itself as a study and how it works. But even if you knew nothing about Ichimoku as a study, we've designed it for simple interpretation by use of our 4-step label with the price, the lag, the cross, and the cloud that you see here. And simply put, when 3 to 4 of these agree, it provides an additional layer of confirmation regarding your trade and trend bias, giving you even more confidence to be able to take that trade, in your predictive or given direction that you're trying to take it. Now, back to the main screen, what you see here are the B4 levels. And this is something that's been enhanced over time. This is a system that is 10 plus years in the making, and again, is extremely, extremely efficient. This is our latest version of the B4 levels, which they provide automatically calculated intraday pivot points that help guide our traders through their trading. These pivot points often work as support, resistance, target areas, and things of that nature, as you see here with our targets, certain levels to watch out for. But I will reiterate again that we have a rule-based system. We have certain scenarios that we teach our members what to look for in prices within certain levels and how to take trades, where to look to take profits. And that's what, again, takes it from a set of very special indicators to a full-on trading system, which revolutionizes and changes the way you look at the market, changes the way you take trades, where you look to take profits as. This system takes care of a lot of the hard work for you. It simply allows you to follow very basic price action patterns and trends, while a lot of the other work is taken care of for you. And again, I've never, had an easier time trading any given market. And our system is also available for TradingView along with B4 Algo, which is one of our newest updates that we get given our members. So if you're somebody who also trades crypto, and things of that nature, we have TradingView access for our entire system as well. Now, while I can't go into too much detail about how our levels work or the rules regarding how we take trades per se, if that is for VIP, I can just show you a couple quick examples of how things work together in conjunction with our trading system. Even starting from here on this session on Amazon, we see this scenario to sell pop up. And even though price did retrace, look how it perfectly rejected this same level over again. Now, this is a trade that would be confirmed, especially when it started moving down with our lower indicator, as you see here, especially after this retracement. But even without knowing the rules, if you followed this all the way down, it would have been a very profitable trade to the short side. But again, we have these rules in place that even if we took it here and we see price bouncing, we would know to potentially maybe if we needed to get out or revisit the trade if we needed to, if we saw a possible reversal. But at the same time, even following this down provided a very, very nice trade. And look where price gets held up by our levels. here. And if you follow me to the bracket system, this is why the bracket system is so efficient. That we see price breakdown initially in the session right before that retracement that I just mentioned. But look where price gets held up at this target area before it subsequently makes that move down. And again, these brackets work as dynamic support, resistance, breakout, breakdown areas, as well as target areas as well. And look what happens when we break down here and the bottom of the bracket and subsequently where price ends up before providing even more, profits on the tail end to end the session here, providing a very nice trade on the short side. This trade on the downside is also confirmed by B4 Ichimoku at this point as well. So this is what one of the very key things about our system is that it's not just one thing that's giving you a sign to go. We're getting confirmation from multiple areas within our system. And that's what gives our traders that extra confidence. Like, okay, the system, as far as the rules about where to take trades within the levels, that's telling me to go short. Our lower indicators telling me to go short. We're breaking the brackets is telling me to go short. Ichimoku's telling me to go short. That means we go short, and that gives such a higher probability of trade success and maximizing our profits within any given market. So that kind of confluence makes for a very strong, and again, this system is very accurate and often amazed every single day at how price respects our brackets, how price respects our levels. And again, in this session here, imagine without knowing any of the rules, we see price in our reversal zone didn't break out or something else would have happened, especially over long breakout going to target two. But we see this scenario pop up right here. And subsequently, again, you see your lower indicator where things start heading. And you see exactly where price ends up right to target one before we finally see a real retracement up. And subsequently, we did reach our target two area on the short side as well. Now, look at the pop up on our brackets that you see initially, but we didn't get any signals, any scenarios to be able to take this trade. Nothing confirmed it as far as our system rules and what we teach our members yet. But even on this pop up, look how I respected this top bracket target here before subsequently the real move happened. This is the move that our members would have seen take for sure. And we would have known where to take profits based on the guidance and the rules of our system. But look how it breaks down again beneath the bracket, right? And subsequently reaching this target area before we finally get a relief bounce. And then we bounce down to our second target here that you see in our system. And again, this move is confirmed in the lower indicator, our system scenarios, our black is confirmed the downside move, and Ichimoku also the downside move on it as well. Hey, good evening, Chuck. How you doing?
Hey man, how's it going?
Pretty good. Just kind of giving a walkthrough of some trades here, with the system, just on
Abs-
Amazon, just showing how amazing things work in conjunction with each other. That gives us that kind of comfortability and confidence to be able to take certain trades in any given market. So
Absolutely. Whenever you have multiple confirmations of the same board, man, and our system is great for executing.
for sure, for sure. So guys, again, as you guys, I'm sure all aware of with the Omicron and virus news, market has been in a slightly downtrending fashion. It's, a post from today where we kind of got a slight relief bounce, which is why you're seeing all of these downside moves in the most recent sessions. But once again, you can see here how even if you knew nothing about the rules of our system, look how this pops up and look where price takes you right to our reversal zone here at our level before we get this bounce. And subsequently, we get this breakout here and we hit short target one and also short target two. Again, a move that is confirmed by the breakdown in our brackets and by Ichimoku as well, and also by our lower indicator here, as you see, providing a lot of confirmation and a lot of confluence regarding trade and trend direction and trend buys to help our traders better be able to navigate trades and find optimal success with their trading. And again, this is a system that works for traders from many different disciplines, whether you're a day trading, swing trading, options trader, forex trader, crypto trader, futures trader. B4 adapts to your style, and again, it's an all-inclusive, very accurate trading system. It's not just standalone indicators whatsoever. So real quick, I will walk you guys through what our VIP membership provides. Our VIP members receive all of our custom VIP indicators that you see here, along with the step-by-step guidance on the rules of the system that in turn provides traders with the skill set that helps yield consistent profitability. Again, our system takes a lot of the hard work out of your hands. It allows you to simply follow basic price action patterns and trends. Our VIP members also receive a daily watch list and signals that's provided by B4Bot. And B4Bot is our proprietary bot. It's something made from scratch with its very own algorithm. You won't find it anywhere else out there. It's built for us, made by us, and it has its own proprietary coding that our team has worked very hard on. And it analyzes the entire stock market. It ranks different stocks just based on predictive power and probability of success within the current market conditions, and it generates actionable signals every single night on the long and short bias for us to use in conjunction with our trading system. Now, every week we have weekly live trade reviews on Fridays as well, Friday nights with Barbaros, usually at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We have meetings where we recap trades. We give any updates as far as what's on our roadmap and progress that we're making with any new developments within the community. And again, if you guys are having any trouble, that is where it's a great forum to be able to ask questions. These meetings are usually scheduled for 1 hour. Oftentimes they go 2 hours plus just based on how interactive they are. And we truly want to see our members be successful. We're not the kind of group that gives you a product and leaves you to figure it out. You have a lot of support 24/7 from our team that helps you try to navigate and learn the markets to become profitable, consistently profitable traders as well. Now, aside from the Friday weekly recap meetings, multiple times a week, usually Monday and Wednesday, Chuck, one of the founders of the B4 system, he hosts a few different sessions as well. He hosts new VIP member onboarding sessions, and that's where you get a full in-depth breakdown of every moving parts of the system. If you have questions, they are encouraged, and we'll give you further breakdowns and simple explanations of how the system works, just to bring everything, make it totally clear, provide that level of clarity. And also, we often host a scanner and watch list column class as well, also hosted by Chuck, as our VIP members receive our scanner codes as well as watch list column codes. So to be able to help make certain scanners or using the B4 system that helps you catch certain stocks of your liking just based on your style of trading. We do have guidance and classes for that as well. Our members receive access to our VIP portal. Our VIP portal is where members get started. And that's something that if you do sign up, I'll provide you with all of those steps just to walk you through, tell you which material to start looking at. We have a video archive on there that has some of our previous meetings as well as other documentation that's on there regarding every part of the system, how to take trades using our system, and things of that nature. It's a pretty well put together VIP portal that provides a lot of guidance, along with the meetings that we host live, along with the VIP tech support channel that you get access to. And the last thing, last but not least, is our members get the VIP Discord access. We have a very well-rounded team. We're very active every single day, intraday trading, a bunch of tickers, dropping our ideas, sharing analysis on things that we might find. And it's a very good group. I've never seen anything like it. We're all here on the same mission. We all support each other and we really want to see each other succeed. So at this time, I'll leave the floor open to you guys. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask. The floor is all yours. If I move too fast at all and you need an explanation of anything at all, please feel free to let me know. I know I kind of whiz by things a little bit, but again, the floor is yours, guys. If you have any questions, now is a great time to ask.
Hi, Richie. Can you hear me?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good, good, thank you.
Good. I'm more into like swing trades. So could you like walk us through like how we would utilize it again, like maybe on larger time frames? Could I just see it maybe like on a daily or a 2-year weekly?
Now let me change my screen to something just so I can show you one of the perks about how our system works for multi-time frames. So what you're looking at here is our daily levels, right, of our system. Now, if you were to put things on a daily chart, you'll see that things are very congested because the daily levels are plotted for every single day. Give me 1 second, let this data all, come together. Let me put it for 1 year, 1 day, see if I can get things going. I'm not sure TOS is updating, but it seems like data.
While he's While he's doing that, our default levels are set to a daily
Yes.
aggregation, meaning that they'll take a day's worth of data, and you can see he's going through right there and change it to a week's worth of data. So those levels plot, and like the daily, which is a default for our intraday trading, it'll use a day's worth of previous data and define those lines. If you want to upgrade that and make it a longer time period for a swing trade, you can go to a week or a monthly level. Now, what's so good about the system is it adapts to any style of discretionary trading you would like. He's going through right now and setting that up for you, trying to get that exactly honed in right there. But what you'll do is you'll actually take, say you want to look for a week's worth of data. You'll take build the weekly levels, and then you'll take the actual chart aggregation period and change the candles to define the exact criteria that you'll need. So you'll see right there, that makes sense there, that you see the levels. So those levels are deadly accurate. They're just as accurate because the market's fractal. They're just as accurate on a daily time frame as they're on the yearly.
Right.
If you were long term bite and hold and wanted to look at that on a yearly aggregation, those levels could be a year's worth of data. Plot that on your chart, and the great thing about that, even though they are dynamic in nature, once they print, they are locked in. They do not move. They are very powerful and very accurate. I've seen, I don't know, I say there's 5 other types of variants out there that I've seen that replicate this system like that, or act similar to this system, and ours by far is the most accurate that I've ever seen, and we're very excited about it. But you can go through and look at the level of accuracy, even on those. What is that, weekly or monthly? You did there.
This is the monthly levels, and that's what I was gonna get to, Miss Christina, is that we have not just the daily levels for intraday trading. If you're looking at weekly levels or looking for where price is standing within the month, this is showing you now where price was all November. That's what these levels are here. And these levels were static all November. This is that go long line. And look how perfectly price bounced off that go long line. And subsequently, if you were swinging, how price reached around our final target on the upside. That would have been a very nice swing on Amazon, and that's how our system works on a wider time frame basis to be able to provide swing traders with that extra edge. Again, too, that lower indicator also confirmed from that go long, that nice upward momentum as well on this move. But again, we have different aggregations now. This is going into December here, where price stands to go, and that's how we're able to make reads for longer term trading as well using the system.
And Richie didn't mention, we also have, I don't know if he's mentioned it yet, I just came on board here. We have the algo, and the algo is incredibly accurate in trading.
Well, thank you so much, you guys, for the great explanation, and also too referencing like what I'm seeing right now. So
Yeah.
it's plotting. Is it plotting demand and support? I'm sorry, supply and demand zones for also as well. It almost looks like they have. Could your arrows, that almost reminds me of like that PPS indicator. So is that giving you the buy signals and sell signals? Because what I'm seeing here, I'm kind of not. It almost looks opposite to me. Because if you right here, like right in the middle, right, go up a little bit to your left, you see that right there. It says basically to sell. Is that like a sell signal?
Not necessarily a sell signal, and that's one of those things that we, give to our members. This is not a sell signal per se. It is showing a possible trend in direction, but again, this is one 4-hour candle. I'm sure if we zoomed into this session during this 4-hour move, there was probably a significant downtrend where price went from 35.76, give or take, to 35.24. So there was a potential of, price losing some momentum during this session just based on the previous candles and how they were as well. All that is was a possible trend reversal kind of thing.
And our system is rule based as well. So there's rules that we have. We have a very powerful rule based system that overlays the entire system. And he can't really go into that right now because it's all proprietary. But you have step by step analysis to go through a rule-based system that increases your profitability and your chance, and it weeds out anything if there is something that's questionable and you don't have multiple levels of confluence between the system, which we like to see everything align. At least three of our signals. Not everything on here is a buy or sell signal. Some things are for just discretionary. Hey, this is a heads up. But we have a system that's designed to weed out any false signals if there is any such thing. And we have multiple levels of confluence between the system, between the indicators. And when everything lines up and you follow the rule base, it weeds out your trades in an incredible fashion. If you look at Barbaros, who's been using this longer than all of us, uh, I think if you go back and watch his meetings, how many was it, Richie? Maybe three losses in a month's time.
Yeah, he only trades using the system, and the level of accuracy is honestly amazing to see.
The level of accuracy
Awesome.
is absolutely mind blowing. And it's not looking at taking it at face value, just trying to look at it right now and understand some things are going to be just the opposite of what you would think at face value. But when you look at the rules and you memorize the rules and you follow the 1 through 3 basic process, it all makes perfect sense.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Chuck. So what I'm seeing here now, this is all when you become, I want to say, what is a premium customer or exclusive to your guys' VIP. It's basically, this is what my setup would completely look like, right? I mean, if
Yeah,
that's right. Okay.
Yes, and you're exactly right. And everything else too, everything here is adjustable too. There's a lot that you can change. You could change anything on this and make it, visually like you would like. It would look like that. You would get a default grid, and it's also available on TradingView as well. And it has all these indicators are available on TradingView, but with the TradingView package, you get the algo, and the algo is in a lot of development right now. And there's a lot of you were talking about supply and demand zones. That's coming. It's one of the best supply and demand zone readouts that I've ever seen. We're working on right now, and we're going to be providing that in the near future.
Okay, yeah, that was a like a next question too. Like if you guys came out with like new enhancements or you guys added to it, would your the people in Discord they would get those updates?
yes, 100%. Any updates, as long as you're a VIP member, anything that we have got on our roadmap, you get access and updates to everything, whether it's via our VIP portal. And we always keep everybody in the loop during our Friday meetings. We show and explain any advancement that we're making, but we also take a lot of time back testing, making sure that things are extremely efficient before we release it to our population as well. But we did release Before Algo roughly 2 months ago, and we're in the background working on some things. As Chuck mentioned, the supply and demand zones. We are working on a profit taking and risk factor as well regarding stop loss and profit. But that's something that might take a little bit more longer to test, as we definitely want it to be as accurate as possible. But yes, our VIP members get access to any upgrades that we do make, any progressions within the system, and any new developments as well.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you. My last question too with the Ichimoku. I'm sorry, I don't ever use that indicator. Could you kind of go over that? I really have never tested that one out.
Ichimoku is a strong trend-based indicator. I don't think we have enough time now in this session to fully break down all of the moving parts of it, but it's very simple and easy to understand. But that's why, too, even with our system, we've made it so that it's easily interpreted by use of our four-step label with the price, the lag, the cross, and the cloud. But we do have documentation on our VIP portal that breaks down every single part of the system. I also have unofficial resources, for our members if they want to just learn more about how Ichimoku works. But it's a trend-based indicator. It has a cloud and it has the Tenkin line and the Kijun line, certain things that work as baseline or like certain crossovers. And it has a lag line as well. Now, understanding those rules of it is it's pretty simple. And once you understand it and how it works with price, you'll be amazed. That's when I started learning Ichimoku, I couldn't believe my eyes and understanding how strong it is, in forecasting price and providing a certain reads regarding trend direction and the strength of a move as well. One thing I can tell you, right? Stronger moves happen above the cloud or below the cloud. And it's given here, like you can see it clear as day, the strength of a move below the cloud, the strength of a move above the cloud. And that
Wow.
and
Very interesting. Okay.
yeah, and you can see it here again, and that's one of the things that I love about Ichimoku is that I often know where a stronger move, especially intraday, tends to be had if certain things line up with price action, and I see price breaking above or below the cloud. It's one of those things that I actually look for.
Ichimoku is my passion. It's what I love. It's what I live and breathe. And I teach classes in Ichimoku periodically throughout our sessions. Every time I do an onboarding, I go through and I teach you in depth Ichimoku, the basic 5 line principles. There's so much more than that. And every indicator that you'll ever find, whether it's supply and demand, whether it's Elliott wave or whatever it is, I could teach you and show you that exactly to the T in those 5 lines in Ichimoku.
Okay, I'm sorry, and this will be my last question. I'm so sorry. I don't wanna take up all your time. So, Chuck, you said, you guys do, like, daily classes. Is this something that you guys go over every day with your VIP?
Well, no, it's not daily classes right now because we have so many people signing up that I'm going through every day. Just I took off today. I had too many things on my plate. But I usually go. I've been going every day after market close and going through onboarding sessions where I go through every single detail of this, answer questions live, work through people, go through the rules. We have different rule bases that we go through. I make sure they understand that and how to get the confluence and the confidence in the system. We go through that daily right now, but I do have periodically. We have stuff on our portal, all the information on our portal. So you can, when you log in as a VIP member, you have access to all that data. You can research it yourself, study it yourself, watch the videos. And yes, we're available 24/7. I was up the other night at 1:30 in the morning, went live with somebody to help them. They had a question. And that's our commitment. We'll always be like that, and we're always going to work with you to ensure that you receive the best quality customer service and the best product that we can deliver.
Well, thank you so much for answering my questions. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Richie.
My pleasure. Are there any other questions out there?
Well, I am my name's David. I'm one of the VIPs. I just wanted to just piggyback one last thing off of what Chuck said. I think that is also one of the major selling points of the VIP system is the customer service, the ability and the time that Barbaros, Chuck, Richie, and a few of other of our traders and leaders in there. They'll take the time to reach out to you, see how you're doing, go live with you, answer questions. And I think from a person that went from Discord to Discord, from someone who tried to learn so many things and was sitting under a lot of people who just didn't, in all honesty, have the time to sit down with me one on one, not in a group setting where my question didn't get answered or kind of got lost in a whole chat feed. But it was basically I was sitting down with the person who created the system, or I was sitting down with someone who had mastered the system, and they would walk me through one on one, get on live, get on this, get on that, and I had a group of people around me who were telling me, "Hey, do this. Hey, don't do that. Hey," encouraging me when I lost too much money, and teaching me how to really try to gain that stuff back and confidence and encouragement. So I think that's one of the great selling points. Also, not only do you get a great system, you get a great group of people who really want to see you succeed. And I think that you're also getting that in the VIP section also. So I just wanted to give my little spiel on that.
Well said, Pastor David. Well said. So, all right. If you guys are interested in signing up, please send me a message. I will provide you with a sign up link. And use the sign up link that I give you guys. And it does enable me to track whoever has attended this demo session, and it allows me to provide more direct one-on-one help along with all the perks that you get in VIP as well. So again, if you would like to sign up for a VIP, send me a direct message and I'll provide you with the sign up link as well as steps to help you get started claiming your VIP role and which material to start going over. And thank you all for taking the time again to join me this evening. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And we're going to sign off here. Take care, guys.